What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh, baby, how you like? All I need is my brother. I say I'm gonna get high. Oh, yeah.
I was looking for a science job where I could be a baseball coach, and Bancroft-Rosalie had that listed on the wall. So I went and talked to the superintendent, and we scheduled an interview. They'd already had a football coach hired, and ended up not taking the job. I was still looking for a job in July when the superintendent called back and said, "We have a science job. We also have head football with head baseball. Would you consider it?" And I had another interview at another school, but I decided I was going to take this because I wasn't sure about the other one. So that's how I ended up in Bancroft.
I had a friend who was a big baseball player back in high school. He could throw that speedball by you, make you look like a fool, boy. Saw him the other night at this roadside bar. I was walking in, he was walking out.
First year, we didn't win a football game. We didn't win a baseball game. After the school year, I went downtown to eat, and one guy said, "Are you ever going to win any games?" And I took that kind of hard, but the next year we turned it around, and no one else was winning here either. Our basketball team won like 2 games. Our volleyball, we had a college volleyball and basketball player, and they were able to almost have a winning season, but we just weren't winning. There wasn't really a winning attitude in the school, and it was a newly merged school, so we had rivalries amongst the players on who, was it a Bancroft kid or a Rosalie kid that was homecoming king. A lot of those things that first year that just, it was a tough year, and we turned it around the next year and won 6 football games and won I think 3 or 4 baseball games, and things started turning around. So I remember Coach Peck telling me, I saw him in Pizza Hut after we won. I think it was our 3rd year. He told me, if you keep winning, they're going to make you the mayor. This was before the state championship, and so after you start winning and it breeds success, it's just kind of always fun to look forward to the next year.
We went back inside, sat down, had a few drinks, but all we kept talking about was glory days. Well, let pass you by, glory days, and the wink of a young girl's eye, glory days.
The most exciting football moments, obviously, were the state championship teams and the state runner-ups. Playing in a state championship is a great experience for the coaches, the players.
First and goal from the 5. French keeps, spins, touchdown, Bancroft-Rosalie.
The 85 team, we weren't even ranked until the end of the season, so that was fun. No one really expected it. Every game was, a great accomplishment, winning. We ended up ending the game early in the semifinals, which, that was probably they just put that rule in, and we were the first team to actually end a game early because of the point rule. And then the 99 team, because we had to come through and beat the number 2, the number 3, the number 4 teams to win. That was exciting.
First and goal from the 1, the handoff up the middle, Pagel's touchdown, and that play right there may ice a championship for Bancroft-Rosalie.
And the 2006 team, because we we beat clearly the best team in the state in the quarterfinals to get there in a come from behind win. I think surprised everybody in the state of Nebraska. So, all of those kind of things are the ones I remember. Although I remember a lot of locker room things. The time we were getting ready to play friend, and the boys were all dressed, and we were sitting in the girls' locker room, and the friend volleyball girls all come into the locker room, and they have these little cubicle showers, and they changed right there while we were waiting to go out on the field. And I'm like, what is going on here?
Why didn't you guys get all this signed before now? Because it's cool. Next to Johnny Rogers. I don't think you can see us.
There's just all these little fun things that have happened that I still laugh about. The most important thing for me as a coach was the team aspect. I wanted us to play as a team, to be committed to the team, and to put the team above individual aspirations or goals. Being part of a team really is, I think, an important thing for young men to experience, because you just really don't get that anywhere else, and when that translates out into the workforce and the community, you're always part of a team. And that community building, I think, is important, especially in small towns where you need people to work together. You need people to be on the fire department, and so I think all of that plays together into making the school culture a community culture. The things that I'm most proud of, obviously, there's awards. I've gotten, national awards, state awards, local awards. I'm not sure that I have any one thing that's more important professionally. I think just surviving for 33 years as a superintendent is probably one of them. But I think having a school culture that encourages students to do the best they can, to accelerate their learning, to accomplish big things is something that I have tried to promote. And I always wanted a school that I would be proud to send my own kids to. And so all of these things about going on to college with credits to save the family's money, to get them out early and into a career, I think all of those things are kind of some of what I always thought would be good for my own kids.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Yeah. Oh, baby, how you like? All I need is my brother. I say I'm gonna get high.
My message to the community, former students, players, just really appreciate what you have. Bancroft and Rosalie are great places to live, great communities, and let's keep them thriving. Let's continue to make it successful and be a great place to live and raise kids. So, people need to step up and work hard to make these communities continue to be great and successful.
We're ready to go to a second overtime here at Jug Brown Stadium. Both teams missed field goal attempts on their first possession of overtime, and now we'll go to a second overtime.
I just talked to Coach Goltz at Sacred Heart yesterday. Saw him at a meeting yesterday. I said, Doug, you remember that game in '99 where you went for two instead of kicking the extra point and sending it into another overtime? And he goes, yeah. He said, my kicker played the whole game, and I was worried that he was tired.
He did not make it. He's short, and Bancroft-Rosalie wins the ball game, 28-27.
And then at the end, they interviewed him in the World Herald, and he said, the game's got to end sometime. And that's been a phrase that has always stuck with me because, you know, as a person who loves games, they end. The game's always got to come to an end, and but there's always other games to be played. So all of us move on after the game. We move on to our next game, and I think I'm looking forward to my next game.
Thank you, Dr. Cerny.
Thank you, Dr. Cerny. We've been through a lot together. We started it in 82, 83, and now we're at 2026. I hope you have a great retirement and can enjoy those granddaughters.
Dr. Cerny, I want to take the time to thank you for everything you've done, not only for me, but our school and our community. The effort, the work that you put in these 44 years has been nothing short of remarkable. Our school's been very fortunate to have a school leader such as yourself leading us and setting us up well for the future. Me personally, I still remember back to you leading as a football coach, as a physics teacher. You've had a huge impact on my life and how I've gotten to this position here today. So thank you for everything. Best of luck.
Thank you, Dr. Cerny.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Cerny.
Just wanted to say thank you, Dr. Cerny, for all your years of service, not only to the school, but in my life as well. I've seen you in many different capacities, as my boss, as my friend's dad, as my driver to gymnastics meets. Better you than Carol. Better you than Carol. But I just want to wish you good luck, and I hope that you enjoy your retirement. Thank you.
Dr. Cerny, thank you for everything you've done, starting as a teacher and a coach. I've known you for a long time. As a leader, since I came to work here at Bancroft, your impact on me as an educator and as my life in general has been very difficult to measure. So I appreciate everything you've done for me and my family now that they come to school here at Bancroft. So thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Cerny. Thank you, Dr. Cerny.
Thank you, Dr. Cerny, for all your years of service and for giving me a start as a teacher. I really appreciate it. We'll miss you, and the kids will miss you, and you've done nothing but make BR a better place. Thank you.
Congrats on your successful academic career, on your educational career, because you have contributed so much. Best wishes to you and Carol as you take this next step and go on and enjoy your grandkids even more. And, to be honest, I'm really going to miss hearing you tell me, Hermelbrock, you're irritating me.
Dr. Cerny, happy retirement. We're going to miss you a lot. Probably the one thing I'll miss the most is the humble leadership and your ability to spotlight student growth and be more proud of students and get that out there more so than the awards and the accolades that the school has received. I'll miss the daily agendas on the board and everything that needs to get done during math class. But thank you for taking a chance on a little Northeast Nebraska school and making it a career and a lifelong vision that you created here at our school.
Dr. Cerny, I want to thank you for hiring a young individual in 1997. I came to Bancroft not knowing very much, and you taught me a lot over the years. You know, one of the things I can remember is watching the football games that you coached, and sometimes after the football games you weren't very happy with the referees, and you were running down Mr. Suits to find out where the refs were from. But it showed how much you cared about what you were doing. And I just thank you for caring about the students at Bancroft-Rosalie and everything you've done to make this a better place. We wish you all the luck in retirement.
Jon, I'll miss going to school with you every day and seeing you at work, being able to go in your office. I will not miss doing every crappy job that nobody else wanted to do, but I got to do it because I was your wife. Thank you for feeling like you could ask me, and I'll say what you did at graduation. Game has to come to an end sometime, so looking forward to all our future games together. I love you.
Congratulations, Grandpa. Congratulations, Grandpa! Yeah! Congratulations, Grandpa! I love you! Congratulations, Grandpa!
Dad, congratulations on your retirement. I didn't think this day would come. I thought we were going to have to pry those keys out of your hands.
Wait, has he actually turned in his keys yet?
Somebody better get on that.
In all seriousness, I don't think there are enough words to fully capture the impact you've had over the years on your students, staff, and the educational community.
You have always been somebody who does what's best for kids no matter what, even if it's hard, and that's a lesson that I take with me and I think about every time I'm making a decision as an educator.
We are so proud of you.
Congratulations, you've earned this.